I was on TikTok and I saw some people talking about Target's boycott.
So Target apologized. And now they're starting their DEI again. And this is what the fuck I mean!
So I've been seeing all these videos about Target and an apology, and it's kind of sus, honestly. I cannot find any sort of information at all on Target's website or any.
With the amount of disinformation that spreads upon this app, I wish y'all would stop it.
Bryans Diaz, my 600-pound life candidates. Listen, escucha me. So Target has decided to apologize.
As the fuck around and find out episodes continue, Target has now realized that they fumbled the bag with the black customers and the pulling out of that DEI. And yet we are
the best way to get change is to hurt someone's pocket. I'm going to say it again. The best way to get change is to hurt someone's pocket. So if you don't know.
And don't get me wrong, man. I have no affinity for Target. None whatsoever. I never got caught up in the whole Target thing. You know what I'm feeling? You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that. So this is not from a place of feeling solidarity with Target. I saw a number of black people that appeared to be black. They appeared to be real people that were talking and bragging about not shopping at Target and going to get their Costco memberships because of Al Sharpton and the movement. There was a little skit. Somebody trying to go into a Target and then a bird popped out or something and called him a sellout or a coon or something. And I saw it, I said, wow. It was one of the most frustrating things I've seen all year. I know the year just started, but jeez, all the energy spent to help black folks go from one white corporation to another white corporation. When you look at the makeup of the board of directors for Target, you look at the makeup for the board of directors of Costco, I don't see much difference. In fact, I see more black people on the Target side. But because they're not rolling with DEI, which is not primarily benefiting black people anyway.
Well, first of all, I think that we have obligation to educate the public as to what DEI really is, because number one, it's not affirmative action as some might think. DEI is about making sure that, say, a veteran may have a handicap, an injury from the services, and come to work for the federal government. DEI would make sure that that veteran has the I guess I would say the opportunity to work in a job, and they will place them in a position where they could accommodate that veteran and so that they can do that job. So DEI is about that and about providing services for workers. It's not about the color of a person's skin.
And it's not a quota program. Let's just be clear. It means that, not, and it also, I think, for a lot of conservatives, they believe DEI just means black people getting jobs.
But because they're not rolling with DEI, which is not primarily benefiting black people anyway.
I got a law degree, a master's, and 2 bachelors. Probably more education than all of y'all added up together at this table, right? And I have always been the least paid person on payroll at every institution I have worked in.
Ashley Allison, she worked for both Obama's administration and for Kamala's office, both which had DEI initiatives in place, and it still didn't help her. Now, she's got 4 degrees, and she worked for Obama and Kamala, and it didn't help her salary. What makes you think it's helping black people like you and I?
I'm not talking about New York. I'm talking about Ashley Allison right here. I got a law degree, a master's, and 2 bachelors. Probably more education than all of y'all added up together at this table, right? And I have always been the least paid person on payroll at every institution I have worked in. And it's not
because... Even in the White House?
even in the White House.
Well, whose fault is that? I don't think he worked for George W. or Trump.
Well, guess wasn't what happened when I was there. DEI. Scott.
We got black people, but they are so controlled by corporate media. They take their cues from the Al Sharptons and the Joy Reids and the MSNBC and the Don Lemonheads. And these people are all compromised. Every last one of them are compromised by the Democratic Party.
America is and always has been a nation of immigrants. Throughout our history, immigrants have come to our shores in wave after wave from every corner of the globe. Every one of us, unless we're Native American, has an ancestor who was born somewhere else.
They have yet to provide any information. Their DI is a benefit for them. You ain't going to find it because it don't exist. It's not going to show you anything empirically that's going to say, hey, this is good for us. There have been some reports that it may be good for the company to have different people working at it, to shore up certain blind spots. But when I look at DI hiring, we got like 4% of the positions. Do you think those people that are online in comment sections making all this noise, cheering and calling other black people names, like Steven from Django, over them not switching from one white major corporation to the next? And once again, this is not about Target. And it's not even about Costco. I don't give a shit where you shop unless it's black. You know? Black people need to do for black people. We need to, if you say America is so racist and everything stacked against us, wouldn't you boycott and shop black? If that's the whole impetus behind the boycott, they're boycotting shopping white because this corporation is looking at these 8 categories and we one of them categories. Well, the other corporation, you don't think they hire black people because they're not looking at 8 categories and checking boxes? You don't think they just hire black people in the course of hiring people because they're choosing best people or good people or people that walked in or people applied? Because that doesn't mean they're not hiring black people. It just means they're not following the DEI program to do it. And the DEI program slices up the pie even more places than the other non-sliced pie. Yeah, and I saw a sister about to go to Target. I gave her the biggest side eye. What you doing going to Target? Yeah, we gotta revolt. We gotta stand up. And I know in my heart of hearts, man, it's lack of information. I know that's what it is. So I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm saying we're not reaching enough people. And these liars and the snakes and the true sellouts have the ear. This is not right wing or left wing. This is not. Trump don't want me talking like this, and the Democrats don't want me talking like this. So miss me with the you support Trump too much. Trump don't want me talking black upliftment, goofy. That's not what he on. He didn't run on that. We're not talking about bad people. We're talking about people that just don't have access to the information. And we're going to have a chance at reversing this at all, and we're going to have a chance of getting off the bottom of the bottom. We're going to have to do some more work, do some more heavy lifting. Look, to support this channel, you know what to do. Go to patreon.com, Tim Sake Live, join timblack.com. If you can't join, just share some shit. Black people need to know they're getting played. That's all. We need to cease being played. And if it's not just us directly being played, we need to cease being played by this party that's playing us all. And if we don't do that, then we don't have a shot. If we don't do that, we ain't got a snowball's chance in it.